What's up everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wood and Resin Works. My name is Darius, and today in this video I figured I want to show you a little tour of my laser engraver. This guy is a fairly new machine. It hasn't been used quite often yet, and I do plan to use it a lot more often when I get the chance to. Mostly I'm gonna be using it for either customized projects, laser engraving for fun, or just making simple gifts, and you name it. I can do literally anything with this little machine here. Here we have the main power cord going into the the USB-C port here, and as you can tell, it's got the little blue light here indicating that it is on. And this guy is called a laser engraver. It was not that expensive on Amazon compared to all the other laser machines that are out there, so this guy was actually a pretty good one for its price. And as you can see, I have my little test piece that I actually did some tests on with previous trial and error runs. And yes, I did have some errors, but that's to be expected when you're dealing with new machinery and new technology. You're gonna have times where you're gonna experience different I would say technical difficulties, because they might not know how to operate it at first, but eventually I figured it out, and eventually, as you can tell, I started to do some little bits of laser engraving. So with that in mind, I actually want to show you how this guy is programmed. So let me get my chair, and I will show you every little thing that is on this downloadable application. And it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty simple actually. So here we have the home screen, which is consisting of the album section, and you can get pictures off of it. You can get your personal pictures. You can get let's see here, really anything you can get off of your cell phone. You got the camera. This is a feature that I actually like seeing on here. It's not a feature that is very common. It's actually not seen as often. And here you got the creation tab, and this is where you get to be creative and create anything you can possibly imagine, whether it's sketching out a simple drawing, downloading a picture, or just flat out stealing an image off the internet. And honestly, I did that a lot back in my shop days, and yeah, it was fun times. But yeah, it was pretty good. And here you have the examples. So I'm gonna click this guy and show you what this is all about. Here we have the main laser pecker logo. Here we have just symbols, simple designs, music notes, car, Santa, snowflake. I forget what the name of this flower is called, but I know it's some kind of Hawaiian flower. But anyways, it's pretty cool design. But here we have the angel wings. We got deer. We got spiders. We have mini figures going on here. We got phrases. We got birds, paws, panda faces, and then you might not see it right in there, but we have little I would say little symbols or something of some kind, but that's that's really cool to have. And here we have more symbols and the sun. And so I am going to basically click on one of these just to show you what this thing can do. So I'm going to, let's see, since I have a lot of dogs in my house, I'm going to click the dog's paw, since my family is a huge dog family. And when we get to the file settings, so the size setting is basically when you want to make the dimensions to what you want. It goes to about a maximum of 100 millimeters, I believe, and here you get to create the file naming, and it actually has a start preview button, meaning you can see where the laser spot is exactly, and that to me is a really good feature to have, especially for a small machine like this. It's actually really nice to know where it's actually going to be. And so I'm going to just choose, let's see, actually before we even do this, I have to actually connect it first. So to do that, I'm going to go to the Bluetooth device connection, and here my laser machine is right there. So I'm going to click that, and we should hear a beeping sound right about now. Yep. So we are all connected. I'm going to back out of this, and let's say, so I'm going to move this guy about maybe an inch or so we can have a little more wood to work with here, because the laser is coming out from here, and it's going to shine down right on this wood here. So let's say I want to do a size of about, maybe, let's see, 20 millimeters. So we'll do that. Yeah, okay, that's in there. And then we'll say let's see, dog's paw. Okay, we got that in there. All right, dog's paws in there, and then we're going to start preview. And I have to enter in my password, so I'm gonna do that real quickly. Okay. All right. So now we're going to turn on the laser. Show center point. Okay, it's right there. See that little blue dot right there? So we want to make sure that we are on center. So I'm going to move this guy right about right about there. That's probably a good spot. Okay, now we're going to continue the preview. So you see how it's actually moving in a square formation. That's basically that area right there is where it's going to be engraved at. So right now it's showing us where the boundaries are. So right now it's showing us that it's on a dimension of 20 millimeters. So right there is 20 millimeters exactly, and that paw is going to fill that entire square. So I should probably make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to make the dimension just maybe about 10 millimeters, and then start preview. That's probably good. A more of an appropriate size right there. So now I'm going to quit preview. I'm going to hit next. So now the file is in transit. So now everything is transferred onto the machine module here. So now I'm going to take my safety glasses here, because they say lasers are not meant to be looked at with the naked eye. So I'm going to do my part and put my safety glasses on, but with the camera, it's the laser light is not the same when viewing it on a video. So my audience is fine. But here we have the material. So we're gonna. I like to have it on custom because I like to have full power and 100% depth. And honestly, with the power and depth, you can basically create any special setting that you want. It's literally something that even probably a young teenager can possibly do, and it's just an easy, convenient way to make sure that everything that you want on your project or laser engraved design is good to go. So I'm going to reduce the passes, and I'm going to do at least 2 passes. So I'm going to confirm that, and now we are going to hit start. So now the machine is asking us a confirmation, and we are going to confirm that. And now it should start laser engraving, and it is bright too. So it's on camera. It looks a little bit different, but in my first person view, it's actually a lot darker. But it's showing up on the camera as really bright, as what you would see with a welder machine. But it's not too bad. So that guy is currently engraving at a very high power setting, and as you can see, it's starting to laser engrave the pawl out, and yeah, it's coming up pretty well actually. So we are going to wait until this guy comes to a complete stop, and then I will just let this run. And it's actually really cool to see the little smoke where the smoke goes through the laser beam. It's really cool to see that. You see that? The little laser beam right there. That's a high powered laser. You do not want to put your hand in that. And it's coming out from right in there. So this guy is going 100% at 100% in depth, and right now we're at 31% with the laser engraver, and we are just about done. And if you want to see my face while this safety gear is on, here I am. How's it going? Do I look cool? Yeah. All right. Nice. Safety first. Always safety first. Oh yeah, that guy is doing really well. Looking pretty good with that laser engrave. Actually, it's going pretty deep in there. My gosh. It's 2 passes with the full setting on both of them. It's wow. That doesn't mess around for a small little machine like this. Alrighty, so now I can take off my glasses because we are no longer in danger of hurting our eyes. But yours won't be hurt. It's just mine. It's just me that I have to worry about. But yeah, I'm gonna take this off now, and as you can see, look at that. That's the size of my fingernail right there. My index finger. So that's about the size of my fingernail right there. And this guy took about 1 minute and 35 seconds for, I'm assuming, each pass, because I did set it for 2 passes. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good machine to work with, and I look forward to working with this guy a lot more. And obviously I haven't been able to work with this guy yet, but I will in the future. But yeah, that's it so far. So if you like that video, leave a comment in the description. And if you want to see more videos like this, come and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you then.